All right, now that we have our username set up for WordPress and our account, we're going to go ahead and get blogging. And to do that, we need to get to our blog site. To get to our blog site, you can always go back to your email, check the email where it says you've been added to our blog site and click Visit Blog. That's kind of a pain though, so you might just want to memorize the website address or just type it in a couple times and bookmark it, and then your browser will automatically remember it. Or you can always find the website by going to mrsbarvia.com and going to the appropriate course and finding it under the links. So here's student blogging. Go ahead and click the correct year. If you're a ninth grader, I currently don't have blogging set up, but your link would be here just like it is for the AP Lang students. Everything else from this point on is pretty much the same. All right, so you're going to go ahead and click that, and you'll be taken right to that front page. Remember that our blog site is protected so that only students who have been invited and registered can view anything that's going on there. You're going to go ahead and enter your username and your password, and you'll log in. And by default, WordPress will always take you to the main page of our WordPress site. So this is where you would typically see lots of blog posts. Right now it is somewhat embarrassing because there's nothing here. It's sort of empty. Eventually it will look like this. This is what last year's AP Lang student blog posts or front page look like at the end of the year. So you can see there's lots of good stuff that we're going to get to add. But right now it's just a little empty. Again, this is the front page of our website, our blog site, the front page. There'll be a menu here for some other tips and other reminders and stuff, but this is it. This is where you would go to read and comment. In order to write a blog post, though, you need to go behind the scenes. And to get behind the scenes, to go backstage to find the dashboard, you would go up here to the upper left-hand corner where there's this like a WordPress logo. You don't need to click on it. You just need to hover over it. So you can see I just hovered over it, and a little menu appears, and the menu gives us some important information. First, it tells us what WordPress site we're logged into. This is useful if you have multiple WordPress sites, which you typically probably wouldn't, but in case you did, this is where that information would be. You can switch sites here if you blog for multiple classes or you have a personal blog. This is an easy way to switch between blog sites that are associated with your email address. View site, if you are behind scenes and you want to get back to the front page, you can click this to view the site. If you are on the front page like we are and you want to go behind the scenes though, this is what you would click. You would click WP Admin. WP stands for WordPress, and admin, as you might guess, is for administration. This is where you would go to administer any changes to the site, like adding a blog post. So again, view site would be the front page. WP Admin is behind the scenes. You might see these other options too, which you might use later, like just add a blog post or add media. It's just some quick links here. These will take you to a different interface that I actually don't find quite as user-friendly, but you might like. They don't take you to the dashboard though. So I want to show you where the dashboard is, and then I'll talk more about these links in a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and click WP Admin. Once you're in the admin site here, you'll be taken to this dashboard, which you'll get some information at a glance, what's going on with the website. Right now, not much, 4 pages, that's it. And this will eventually say how many blog posts and comments are going up. If you have an idea for a blog post, but you don't have time to write it all down, you're in a hurry, you can always do a quick draft here and save it, and then I'll show you how you can find that later. There's not much activity, obviously, because it's just me sitting here talking to myself. Your stuff will appear here, and then so on. Over on the left, if you want to find all the comments that you've made on other students' blog posts all in one section, you can just click Comments I've Made. That's kind of useful. Site stats will tell us like whose blog posts are getting the most traffic, who's the most popular, or who's been most viewed in the last week or so. My blogs I follow, OmniSearch. So these aren't going to be quite as useful right now because you're just mostly focusing on our one blog site, I'm assuming. So these are more if you had multiple blog posts or blogs you follow. Posts is the thing that you're going to use most often when you're in this interface. Posts, all posts, add new, copy a post. So you would go to all posts to quickly see all posts written by students. If I click on that, you can see it takes me to this page. There's nothing here yet. This would eventually become a full list of things. This isn't where you would go to read other students' blog posts. Again, that's on that front page, but this actually is the behind the scenes listing of everything. From here, you can click Add New. You can also click Add New here. Or you don't even have to go to this page at all. Just from here, you can go to All Posts, Add New, and that will take us to the Add New Post interface. All right, and here is where we will pick up in the next video.